want to come by a little later on. Well, what do you want?
It's the Rockin' Metal Revival!
I think he wants anal.
Oh, honey, we can afford to get you that new belt for church.
Well, what time is his appointment?
It's really not like a dentist's office here, Edward. You know, he'll just come by when he feels like putting his penis inside an asshole.
Welcome to the show!
Horns up, metalheads. Time for another edition of Rockin' Metal Revival. Hopefully you survived the 4th of July holiday without blowing your fingers off like an ignorant NFL player.
2 ignorant NFL players.
Doesn't matter
fingers.
if it's 1 or 2, they're still ignorant.
Yeah, because the dude in Tampa,
Yeah.
the Bucs lost 2 fingers.
As long as I still got that one, brother.
He's going to have
It's
trouble
all
doing
good.
the shocker when he's older
Yeah.
and can't get it
Yeah,
up.
how you gonna do the shocker missing 2 fingers?
I don't know, I guess you have to use the other hand. But
Yeah.
Unless,
The thumb and the other two.
Unless you lost, like, your ring finger on both hands, then you're set for 2 shockers.
Oh, yeah.
You're set.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good thinking, man. If they need help, we'll help them out.
Yeah.
All right, on today's show, we got Jonny Hetherington from the band Art of Dying, and you can hear their song all over rock radio right now called Rise Up.
Yeah.
And we're going to have him on the show next hour.
Cool.
We've got news you can't use and news of the weird and the same bullshit we usually do.
Really?
And it won't be entertaining or informative, but I'm glad you're spending some time with us today. How's that?
That was pretty nice.
That was pretty nice,
That was
yeah.
too nice.
I mean,
man.
okay.
We're gonna fucking abuse your ears.
That's right.
So be prepared.
That's right.
Who knows
All right.
what you're gonna get? Because I made the list.
Jerry made the music list this
But I
week, so
didn't-
you can't blame me.
It isn't all
Yeah.
slutty songs, though.
Wow, imagine that.
Yeah. So you're still trying to decide what we should torture the people with first?
Yeah, why don't we do Steel Dragon?
Oh, sounds like you're living
The life.
You're living the life.
That's
yeah.
right. Crank it
Yeah.
up on Rockin' Metal Revival. Best band that never existed.
Rule number 1 of fireworks: don't put them on your head and light them off.
Or your testicles.
Yeah. Well, that might be a pleasure. Somebody might get into that, but
There's a band called Band Made. The song is called Thrill. One of Jerry's favorites right now. He's wearing a Band Made t-shirt.
And if you understood anything but a couple lines in that, you're either Japanese or way more wasted than I am.
Where the hell did you find this?
I don't know. I was on Facebook. Somebody liked this thing, and I went and checked it out. And it was this Japanese band of chicks. They're dressed like maids,
Yeah.
but they fucking rock, man. As soon as the song kicked in, it was like, wow, they're fucking good. They actually play their instruments. They're not like that baby metal band, you know. They got 2 guitar players. One of them's really fucking good. And yeah.
Were they naked?
No.
And you watched it?
No, they wear maid outfits. I don't know what I guess in Japan everybody likes their stuff clean, so they got maids everywhere or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, but man,
What more do you
I thought
know
it was
about
cool.
them?
That's about it.
You should get them on the show.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to understand them. They
I don't understand half the people we interview on this show.
Yeah, but I mean, at least they had some melody there instead of the Cookie Monster stuff where you can't understand it and it's fucking
We could get them on and
annoying.
just say dirty stuff to them and they would never understand. And then we'd laugh and then they'd laugh and it would be kind of funny.
We just ask them about cowbells the whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
So how was your 4th of July holiday, brother?
It was good.
Yeah?
I hung out with you.
How could have been that good?
No, I know, yeah.
Well, your expectations are low.
Yeah.
So what else? I mean,
We should have recorded that conversation out there.
God. Yeah, I don't think the women in our lives would have really dug that if we had aired that.
Yeah.
Man, my wife was drunk.
Yeah.
She was having a good time.
Yeah,
though.
she can put away the beers,
Yeah.
man.
And then I'll tell you what, then we watched Blazing Saddles.
The most politically
Correct
correct
movie of all
ever.
time.
It just happened to
man.
be on.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, okay.
Hey, so what do you think of this band Art of Dying that we're having on next hour?
I think they're
you're
pretty
not,
damn good,
yeah,
man.
you're not real hip on
I
a
haven't-
lot of new stuff, but
Yeah, at least their songs are a little bit uplifting and shit, you know? They're not, you know, they
Life
got
is bad.
little
Yeah.
bit of message to them and shit, you know?
and it's not screamo.
Yeah, there's actually singing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I won't put up with that Cookie Monster shit.
I could sing for a screamo.
Yeah, you could.
I could. But so coming up next hour, we'll talk to Jonny Hetherington, the lead singer of the band Art of Dying. But coming up, we've got news of the weird, and there is a ton of news of the weird lately. Oh my God,
Yeah,
people are losing their minds, dude.
it's that time of year.
It is that time
Summer
of year.
hits, gets hot in some places, and
That's right. Hey, what do you say we play a little Black Star Riders from their CD, The Killer Instinct? This is called Through the Motions.
this one needs cowbell. They admitted
They definitely,
They
okay.
admitted it too. So
All right, well, let's crank it up on Rock and Metal Revival.
imagine that going through there.
There's Primal Fear in Delivering the Black on Rock and Metal Revival. I love that CD.
Yeah,
Still.
it's good stuff, man.
Yeah, still digging.
They're gonna be coming out with something new eventually. Here.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
So, got that. Hey, Saxon and Armored Saint are playing at that place we saw Schenker.
Oh, that Arcada
Yeah,
or whatever.
Arcada Theater or what the hell it is.
That's a cool little place, man. But
It's too, yeah.
the seating for me
Seating
sucks,
for you
man.
sucks, so-
If I want to look at the back of somebody's shirt, I'll just tape it one onto the wall and play a
Play
live.
the live CD.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. All right, it's time for News of the Weird, and there is plenty of stuff here. We're going to first start off in Michigan, where police hope squirrel mugshot helps nab nut thief. Oh, God. Police in suburban Detroit are having a little fun while asking for help from the public and figuring out who swiped roughly 28,000 pounds of packaged nuts.
Who's nuts? These nuts.
These nuts. I wish you had that drop. That'd have been funny.
Yeah, I don't have it.
What the hell? All right. That's because we're not a professional
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
If we were a professional show, that guy would have hollered, "These nuts!"
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The Shelby Township Police Department says a truck and trailer packed with 18 pallets of walnuts and other snack nuts were taken this weekend of June 27th. Police say the truck and trailer were found July 1st in Detroit, but the nuts worth more than $128,000 were gone.
Damn, that squirrel.
That's some expense. I bet there's a lot of cashews in there because those and pistachios.
Yeah.
No.
Or macadamias.
Those are expensive too.
Yeah. Holy cow, man.
The department on Tuesday issued an appeal for information on its Facebook page, posting a mugshot of a squirrel.
It was holding up a fucking sign, holding up numbers and shit. Yeah, it was funny.
All right, check that out.
Hey,
Why don't you copy that onto our Facebook?
because
People can see
I
it.
always say I will, and I never do.
You don't.
I know. I suck
right.
at that stuff.
Did you get arrested this weekend?
I might have. I don't
Girlfriend attacked man for refusing sex.
remember. Oh, no, I don't refuse.
Yeah, all right.
I'm not a
That's
refuser.
not what Terry says. Oh, never mind. No, this is a
What?
different story.
You went there,
A
huh?
Georgia woman is accused of attacking her boyfriend because he would not have sex with her. If you could see the picture of this, bro.
Yeah, if you
You'd
saw her,
understand
you'd know
why, man.
There's not enough bags.
Do you remember the old James Bond movie with the guy with the jaws?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be like
those
getting a
big-
blowjob from him from this chick. Do you see her teeth?
Yeah.
Holy crap, she is like a poster child for a bad dentist.
Yeah.
All right, Richmond County Sheriff's deputies responded to a residence in Augusta on June 25th in response to a domestic disturbance and found a 30-year-old man with scratches on his face, head, and neck, according to police report. The man also had a bite mark on his left forearm. The victim told police that the injuries came from his girlfriend, Tabitha Grooms,
He's going to have to get rabies shots.
who was mad. Those are a bitch. Who was mad because he would not have sex with her, according to police report. According to the man's statement to police, Grooms 35 arrived home around 11:30 p.m. and stated that she had sex with everyone else because he would not have sex with her, document says. She then allegedly attacked her boyfriend while sitting on the sofa, authorities said. The boyfriend escaped to a restroom and called 911.
Yikes.
Hey,
yeah.
you got to give the guy credit. He could have.
Yeah, he could have beat the shit out of her. But
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe he's smaller than she was. I don't know.
I guess she had appeared to be highly under the influence of alcohol and admitted that she had been drinking all night, she told police. Grooms also was
believe.
accused of punching her mother in the left eye on this evening.
Oh, no shit.
She
was going off.
Yeah, she was. Maybe her mom wouldn't have sex with her either.
Yeah.
It is Georgia.
Oh, jeez.
She was arrested on 2 charges of simple battery.
Nice.
Sorry to all our friends, our Confederate
Georgia.
waving flags down there. All right, man breaks into restaurant, chugs Tabasco sauce. Oh, God.
I know, man.
Tabasco sauce. A man is in hot water after allegedly stealing a bicycle, pitching it through a Berlin restaurant window, then entertaining himself and quaffing. What's quaffing?
I don't know.
Half a bottle of Tabasco sauce, telling
be
authorities he was thirsty.
Well, if it's in Berlin, Germany, then that makes it. Quaffing is probably some German thing.
Jens Berger said Tuesday the 34-year-old man was intoxicated.
Vaginal fart?
That's queefing.
Oh.
All right. What was...
Sorry, didn't want to be informative.
But it wasn't clear why he went for the bottle of Tabasco to quench his thirst. The man may have mistaken it for a tiny bottle of liqueur, popular in Germany. Mm-hmm. Dumbass. And then this is the best story of the week.
How do you get halfway through it before you just figure out what the fuck?
Have you ever been that drunk before?
They should have, instead of arresting him, just kept giving him more bottles to drink, man. He'd be freaking.
No, have you ever been that hammered before?
I don't think so, man. I don't think.
I think on my 30th. Was it my 30th birthday? Yeah, my 30th birthday. My friends, so-called quote unquote friends, got me a drink of Everclear.
Nice.
After I'd had
how much other stuff?
6 hours of drinking.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
People do that kind of crap.
Yeah.
Your so-called friends. Yeah.
Well, it's entertaining.
All right. It was pretty entertaining that night. All right. Last but not least, this has got to be the best story of the week. Fuck that alligator. Man killed seconds after mocking gator warning. Authorities say a 28-year-old a Texas man was attacked and killed by an alligator almost immediately after being warned by a bystander not to swim in the water, replying, "Fuck that alligator," before he jumped in. I asked him please not to go swimming. There's a big alligator out here. Just please stay out of the water. An employee of Burkhart's Marina in Orange, Texas told KFDM. The next thing I know, it wasn't long, and they were dragging off his body, floating face down.
Yikes.
Wow.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have said fuck that alligator. Maybe you should have.
Maybe hey, alligator, I'm thinking about taking a swim. Is that okay?
Yeah. How you doing down there?
Yeah, talk nice to him,
Yeah, man. Pissed him off right off the bat.
That guy never watched Crocodile Hunter.
You know why crocodiles are so angry?
Mama says because they got so many teeth in their mouth.
All them teeth and no toothbrush.
All right. Marina employees put up a sign forbidding swimming after recently spotting a pretty damn big 11-foot alligator in the water. They found his body up on shore a little later on.
No. Hey guys, watch this. Hold my beer. Watch this.
Oh, my. Well, we'll save these other two for next time.
Yeah.
All right.
Holy crap.
Oh, got him. All right, coming up, we got news you can't use. We'll talk about Carrie King, who I should have went and saw last night, Jeff Tate, and Megadeth. But right now, as we get back to the music, here's a little Maiden and Words to Live By. Die With Your Boots On Rock and Metal Revival.
Wonder if that dude was wearing boots.
Well, he's swimming.
Alligator would probably be shitting him out by now.
It might have been alligator boots, and that's what pissed him off.
Could have been. Ooh, man, that's like a double fuck you.
Here's your latest hard rock and metal news on Rock and Metal Revival.
All right, horns up, metalheads. It's time for another edition of Talking Real Metal. News that you can't use. Grab the kids, grab your employees, get them around the cooler, water cooler, the speakers, and we're going to put stuff in their ear holes that don't belong there.
Yeah. Hope you've got wearing protection.
Yeah, and hope you cleaned it.
Because we're not.
We're not.
We're going Rough Rider.
That's right.
Whatever they call it.
Bareback or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Sebastian Bach needs to recharge his batteries before making another studio album.
How do you do that, dude?
I don't know.
Plug something into the wall?
I got no idea.
I didn't know he had batteries. Is he a robot?
Maybe he's talking about his sex toys.
Oh, he's got rechargeable.
Yeah. Good for him.
There you go.
Metallica bassist Robert Trujillo's Jocko documentary on track for a November release. You've already ordered that, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm in that thing, so hopefully. Yeah, I got a couple things so far.
Nice.
Waiting for that to come. Yeah, that would be cool, man.
Carrie King, if I had my choice...
trying to expand my horizon.
You need to.
Expand my musical shit.
I see you in a cowboy hat. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Carrie King said, if I had my choice in how things play out, this is definitely the last version of Slayer anyone will see.
Okay. I'm good with that.
I'm okay with that, yeah. Heavy metal bands got gray, bald, and fat and chase girls away, says Mayhem Festival co-founder. Fuck you. That's why I didn't go last night.
You know what? They probably showed a picture of him, and he's probably gray-haired and fat.
Yeah.
He's
probably like late 20s.
Nah.
A study shows 80s metalhead groupies are well adjusted 3 decades later. See?
Yeah, we are. Look at us, man.
Yeah, look at us.
We can work a computer and all that stuff.
Are we well adjusted? Really?
Here, let me.
Now
I'm adjusted. Yeah.
Twisted Sister's Dee Snider releases first all-new single in more than 2 decades.
And he should have just kept it to himself.
Have you heard it?
I got through like a half a minute of it, and it just bored the shit out of me. And he sounds terrible, and the song is just boring as hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I wasn't impressed at all.
Speaking of boring as hell, Jeff Tate's Operation Mindcrime complete the Key album.
Yay! Can't wait to ignore it.
Ex-Megadeth guitarist Marty Friedman announces his first North American tour in more than a decade.
See, I'd go see him.
I know you would.
He's going to be in Chicago somewhere, though.
Is he?
Somewhere, yeah.
Slipknot's Corey Taylor, this is awesome, tells Kanye West, "You are not the greatest living rock star." At least somebody had the balls to say something to that idiot.
He's not even a rock star.
He's an idiot.
Douchebag.
Dickhead.
He's an auto-tuned piece of shit.
Jake E. Lee's Red Dragon Cartel recruits former Jones Street singer Sean Crosby. Now, I sent a text off to Anthony about this the other day.
Yeah?
I said, "How's the new singer?" He goes, "First gig tonight." So I haven't heard back.
Oh, okay. So because everybody, you need to be prepared, because at one point or another, Jake E. Lee is going to be wanting you to sing for his band.
I'm in.
As long as this tour keeps going.
Yep.
Yeah. So everybody be ready.
Yep.
Warming up your chops.
Aerosmith's Tom Hamilton says he has a clean bill of health. That's good news.
Yeah. Cool.
Maybe he can do a country album with Steven Tyler. Have you heard that?
Maybe he could frickin' talk to Steven Tyler about being a dumbass.
Dude, have you heard that song?
I've heard a little bit of it.
Oh, my God.
And
then he's got all these, like, classic country artists saying what a great deal it is to have him
in the video. Yeah, he looks like he's trying to be Jack Sparrow from fucking the Pirates
he
of
looks
the
like he's trying to be a
Caribbean.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yikes.
Van Halen kicks off 2015 tour with rare cuts, never before performed songs. I saw the set list.
Yeah,
It looks good, man.
Yeah.
Just too bad he can't sing.
yeah, just some other songs that you've never heard him destroy live.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
going to be doing it this time.
John Corabi performs Motley Crue's entire 1994 album at Whiskey A Go Go, and to all
I saw some of that. That was fucking badass.
was it? And
Yeah.
to some of my Motley Crue friends, the best Motley Crue album ever.
Yeah.
And
I hope they did a DVD of it or something, man. I hope he brings that around here.
Def Leppard's Phil Collins' Spotify is as bad as Napster was for songwriters and artists.
I don't do Spotify. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
And then former Deep Purple Rainbow guitarist Richie Blackmore says, "I'm thinking about playing rock again," but then I read a little further in the article, he's not taking Jolyn Turner.
I know. I was like, oh, what a slap in the balls.
You know what?
Jolynn's out here. Joe's been on the show.
Waving the Richie
Blackmore flag.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I'll be... And he's like, nah, I'm going to find somebody else.
What an ass.
Yeah. I just know it's not going to be Joe. It's like, wow.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Well, that winds up news you can't use, talking real metal. And since we talked about John Corabi doing a killer version of Motley Crue's 1994, let's get out of here with something off that album, like Hammered.
Yeah.
All right.
He's on the Villo video thing I saw. That was the first song they wrote.
Excellent.
When they were just fucking around jamming.
All right. Well, we'll play that. And then next hour, we'll talk to Johnny Hetherington
That's what I'm hoping happens. is
of Art of
fucking
Dying.
Corabi gets back with Motley. They get him, Vince goes off, does his shit, and they just come out with a different name.
You know what?
That would be fucking awesome.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. We all have hopes and dreams.
Yep. There's mine.
This portion of Rock and Metal Revival is brought to you by
Hello, I'm Phil. I'm married with 4 children, and I've actually only seen 3 vaginas in my entire life. My wife's, my baby's, and my aunt's once by accident on the back of a tandem bike.
Well, here's number 4, baby.
I'm going to count that as numbers 4 and 5.
There's Sabotage from Streets, the rock opera.
Yeah.
There is Sammy and Tax on Rock and Metal Revival. It's good to see all the updates that Chris Caffrey's doing about the updates on Sabotage. Getting
they're going to
together.
be playing at Wacken.
Wacken.
We call it whacking over
Whacking,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go to whacking.
Whacking.
Go to whacking it again. Yeah.
You know, maybe we could start a festival. Rock and Metal Revival's first annual Whackin' Festival.
Choking it.
We'll spell it Whackin'.
Yeah. There you go.
You know.
I don't
Maybe
know.
we get Veronica to play there.
The choking. The chicken chokers.
Chicken Choker Festival.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. Well, maybe. And Slimy Slammers.
That's like most of the concerts we go to anymore. It's like
The
all
Sausage
fucking guys,
Fest.
Sausage Fest.
Yeah.
All right, well, hey,
There you go, Sausage Fest.
here in Wisconsin, that'd be a big deal. We'd serve brats and all kinds of stuff. A lot of new music coming out. Some of it good, some of it sucks. But this band, I really, really dig this band, and I'm getting a chance to see them a couple times coming up in the next few months.
Cool.
Art of Dying, and the first time,
Canada, eh?
yeah.
Oh,
hey.
yeah.
Couple-
Well, the singer is.
Well, they're not hosers, eh?
No?
No.
No. Do they wear toques?
I don't know. I have to ask him. But it was good to have Jonny Hetherington on the show. And first time I heard this song on the radio, I was like, oh, my God, I like this. And went out and picked it up. It was a 5-song EP, and they've got a full length coming out later this summer. But this is the first single. A little help from Dan Donegan from Disturbed. So
Cool.
Check this out. This is Rise Up. You probably heard this on your radio before, but you're hearing it first right here on Rock and Metal Revival. All right, there's a new band that's been kicking my ass, Jared, called Art of Dying. I love that song, Rise Up. What do you think?
I thought it was kicking ass, man.
It is a kick-ass song, and they're out on the road, and we are lucky enough to have lead vocalist Jonny Hetherington from Art of Dying on the phone with us. Welcome to the show.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me.
It is great to have you on the show. This new album, I had Vices and Virtues. A little different sound going, Jonny, on this one.
Yeah, man, we grew some balls.
Was it painful?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I heard they can just, like, inject some little ones in there, but you must have had to get some big ones put in there, huh?
It's painful when they drop, yep.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, man, it almost sounds like a whole different band.
Yeah, man, Vices and Virtues, I love it. It was a place and time for us, and it was an important record for us to make, but it was also fairly easy for us to make, and we made it in Los Angeles, and, we would roll into the studio with like 90 beers and a bottle of champagne and a 60 of vodka, and we would just have a party basically and record some songs, which was fun, and it was really captured that LA vibe. This record we made under a fucking turnpike in New Jersey and slept on the floor and worked 24 hours a day for 2 months. And it was the opposite experience. It was hard to make, and it was, we went through some really personal stuff during the whole thing, and so it was a dark time, and I think that darkness helped us, create something special and heavy.
Now, it's been 3 years since your last release, and now you're back on the road. How does it feel to be back out on the road?
It's amazing, man. It's amazing. Our second show in 3 years is Rock on the Range, and we're just like, holy shit, hit the ground running. Talk about it, right? We're playing in Ohio, I guess it was over a month ago now, but we were just like chomping at the bit, and, you just remind yourself as soon as you jump out on that stage, just like, oh yeah, this is awesome.
But your first tour was with Disturbed right off the bat, opening for Disturbed. That was like getting thrown right into the fire, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was a very, very that was our break. To be honest, it was a very important tour for us. We Dan Donegan, the guitar player, fought to get us on that tour, and we played, I think, 12 shows with them, and he watched side stage every night, and we were just like, wow, can't believe this guy's like watching our show. Like we had no idea what we were doing. We were just giving it the every ounce of music and energy that we had, and turned out that was really a 12 show showcase. So he was watching because he and David had a label, and they ended up signing us at the end of that tour, and that's how we made that record with Warner Brothers for Vices and Virtues.
Very cool. Well, this new single, Rise Up, is probably, if not my favorite, one of my favorite tunes right now on the radio. Now, Jonny, is this a personal story, or is this really a reflection of how the times in this country, in America, really are right now?
Oh, dude, it is a personal story, but traveling around America for the last month and a half, I see it every day. I see it in the towns. I see it on the faces of people. I see it that, it's time. It is fucking time to not ask for a bailout. It's time to step up and take it all back. You know what I mean? Like, it's
exactly.
It really, really is. And I think, a lot of what I write about is about the human spirit and the strength of the human will. It just fascinates me, and I think that song is like a postcard to everyone who's kind of maybe feeling down and out, or maybe feeling a little sorry for themselves. And it's the story is over. It's time to. I think it's time to rise up for sure.
Exactly.
Nice.
Now, being a band from Canada, do you notice a big difference between the rock scene up there and right here in the U.S.? Because there's a huge one between the U.S. and Europe.
Totally. We pretty much have only played in the United States for the last 6 years. so I don't really know that much about the Canadian rock scene anymore. I pretty much go home to Vancouver when I'm off tour and just live my life, eat and enjoy everything, and drink a lot of great wine and smoke Cubans and just disappear. Yeah.
There you go. Well, Jonny, I'm going to get my first opportunity to see you guys in July at the Dane County Fair, and then you're coming to our hometown here in Janesville, Wisconsin, to play Sonic Boom. Being that I have never seen you before, what should I expect at an Art of Dying show?
Man, it's going to be high energy. It's going to be loud. We're a 4-piece now. We used to be a 5-piece, so I think whatever kind of muddiness there might have ever been is now there's a clarity, So it's we get really pumped up on stage, and we get really excited, and we do a lot of 3-part harmonies, which is kind of unique for a heavy rock band. So you're going to hear a lot of singing.
Well, I've been telling a lot of people to get out, because on both those shows you play early in the sets, or early on the list, I'm saying. But get out there early and check out. That's usually when to me the hungriest and best bands are playing.
Yeah, I find the same thing, man. We just finished a bunch of those festivals with a lot of bands in front of us, and it was great to see like a really great band called Hardest. You guys know those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made their record with David Bendeth too, and so I've been listening to their stuff for a while, and they were on like super early the other day at this festival, and they did a great job. So I think you're right, man. Go early to these things.
I got my one question for you on this EP, Jonny. Was that just to get some new music out before you started touring, before you put the full length out, or did your record company want to get Rise Up out as a single right away?
It was more of a gift, I think, to our fans. We really felt like everyone has stuck by us for so long, and everything takes so much longer than you think it's going to take. So we kind of twisted the label's arm and just said, let's give something to these wonderful, patient diehards, and then we'll release the full length in the summer. And so that's kind of why we did it.
So you're looking at a July release right now for your full length?
It's all we were saying is summer at this point. Mm-hmm. So I don't know exactly what that means. I know this new label we're with is just amazing, and they really want to set things up properly. And it's Alan Kovac and the 11-7 music group, which they work amazing bands like Five Finger Death Punch and Papa Roach and Motley Crue, and so they have a plan and they want to do it right. So summer, 13 songs this summer.
Cool. Now, Rise Up, do you think that song could have benefited from maybe adding some cowbell?
Maybe a little cowbell, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Because that goes over great here in Wisconsin.
Doesn't that ring true for almost any song, though?
Pretty much.
Hey, it worked for Mississippi Queen.
Yeah, worked for quite a few songs. American Band.
A little more of that cowbell.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Jonny, we really appreciate you taking some time of your busy tour, and like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing you in Madison and here in Janesville. Like I said, been digging your stuff since Vices and Virtues, and we're going to play another tune called Tear Down the Wall. Can you tell us a little bit about that tune?
Yeah, man, it's about fighting that demon inside. I think we all have a few shadows and a few demons, and it's tough, to try and overcome them. So Tear Down the Wall is about your personal demon.
All right, well, brother, I look forward to seeing you out on the road. Hope to get a chance to say hi, and you're welcome here anytime on Rock and Metal Revival.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you having me.
There's Ronnie Monroe from his CD Electric Wake, and that is called Burning Time on Rock and Metal Revival. And so, dude, I liked both those two Art of Dying tunes, man. I'm looking forward to seeing them in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, cool, man.
And
they sound pretty good.
Sound good. And coming up next week, I'm not going to promise it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen.
You think so?
The V.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure she wants to do the show next week.
Yeah, sure she does.
She does.
No, we're not.
We're just going to tell her. We're just going to tell her we're Chris and Neely.
Oh yeah, until we change our phone number.
Yeah.
There you go. That should work.
We'll get her on the show.
Yeah.
Coming up next week, we'll get Veronica. She's got a new solo album coming out. You can get it already right now.
Really?
VeronicaFreeman.com. You can buy it now. Otherwise, you have to wait till the 24th to buy it in stores or on.
You can download it, or they can still
They'll
send it to you.
Yeah, send it to you. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
But we already got it because we're on the B list.
Yeah. We're the B team. Yeah. I want to see the credits.
Why? You think she's going to thank us?
No.
We have nothing to do with it.
We have nothing to do with it.
Like us.
So coming up next week, right now, I'm going to guarantee it's going to be Veronica Freeman.
You think?
Yep.
All right.
We're going to make it happen.
Okay, if you say so.
Right here on we're gonna play a bunch of her new tunes. We'll play some Benedictum, play some cover tunes that she did.
Oh yeah.
It's all V all the time.
Oh.
Hail to the V.
That's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing. All right, so we're going to get on out of here. I got my 30th class reunion this weekend, brother.
Yay. That should be fun. You should go kick everybody's ass, whoever picked on you.
Nobody really picked on me, man. I'm 6 foot.
You were
I'm
too
6'4",
big.
yeah. And
go pick on some kids that you used to pick on.
I don't really pick on anybody, man. But the thing is when I graduated high school, man, I was 6'4", 197 pounds.
Yeah.
Now I'm like twice that.
Yeah. You're like 12 foot.
I'm like, I'm 12'8", and all right, I can't wait, man. So getting on out of here. How about a little Anthrax?
I can deal with that.
All right, this is
not just the music, not the chemical.
You know what? Sometimes I wonder. Here's a cover of an old Thin Lizzy classic. This is the Cowboys song. Until next week, don't drink and drive.
Smoke and fly.
Peace.
This brings to an end another edition of Rock and Metal Revival. If you enjoyed it, tell a friend. If you didn't, tell two. Until next time, this is Rock and Metal Revival.
Dude, this is fucking weak.
How could things be any worse?
To catch the whole show of Rock and Metal Revival, all you have to do is check it out on these affiliates. Mega Rock Radios on Saturdays from 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and on Uncontrolled Noise Tuesdays at 1 a.m., Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern on uncontrollednoise.com. And make sure that you leave them a message and tell them that you found Rock and Metal Revival on their stations. Enjoy this edition of Rock and Metal Revival.